Today we are going to be talking about bugs. So if you want to learn more about termites here in Georgia, then stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to the GCH YouTube channel. My name is Nicole Moore and I am a realtor here in Savannah, Georgia with Real Broker. The most common termite here in Georgia is the subterranean termite. The reason being because they require access to moisture, which we have plenty of here because of how much rain we get. So there's actually a saying here in Georgia. It's not if you get termites, it's when. Just because the weather here has so much moisture, and that's exactly what termites love. There's always a very strong possibility that termites are around and that you have to be very aware of what to look for. Other than finding the actual termite insects, which you guys can look up online or contact your local termite company to see what kind of insects to look out for that are specifically termite related. You can also see visible signs inside and outside of your home that include hollow sounding wood, sagging floors and ceilings, crumbling wood in any structure, cracked or distorted paint on any wood surfaces, red clay or mud trails, mud tubes in exterior walls. Termites eat wood and they are wood destroying organisms. So here in Georgia, because we are surrounded by lots of pine trees and trees in general, we typically build a lot of our houses out of wood. The main structural component of the house is wood, which is why they call them stick built here in Georgia. So if we're ever setting an MLS up for you and you see stick built, that is exactly why. It's because we build it with wood. Since I've explained what termites are, what to look for, and how Georgia is a favorable place for termites, I also now want to touch on how you can protect yourself if you're moving here or if you already have a property here. What do you need to do? So first of all, whenever you're purchasing a property, if a seller has a termite bond on the property, you want to ask for it to be transferred to you, the buyer. If it's a non-transferable bond, then you possibly may want to ask the seller to pay that transfer fee or whatever is needed. If the property does not have a termite bond on it, you always want to get a clearing letter, which just basically means that the property was or was not found to have any type of termite infestation in it. It's basically an inspection. The letter clears it. If you're getting a VA loan, you are required to have a termite clearing letter. That letter will also be able to get you the next step, which is a termite bond if the property does not have a termite bond. If it's a multiple offer situation, which is definitely common right now, a lot of times you want to ask the seller for the least amount of things. So a clearing letter, always ask for because it's only like $45. A termite bond is a little bit more expensive. So if you want to leave that off and just get the clearing letter allows you to be able to get a termite bond because the house was found free of any termite infestation. So a termite bond is basically a warranty between you and the termite company. We have a ton of them here. We have Yates and Astro, Arrow Exterminators, Terminex, Northwest Exterminating. We have tons of termite companies here because that is a business that is needed here. A bond is different than a termite letter. So the bond is the warranty between you and the termite company, and it includes a couple different things. One is inspections that are agreed upon between you and the company. So if they do them annually, semi-annually, quarterly, whatever your agreement is, they will come and inspect the property to make sure that there is no current termite infestation. Number two, they provide treatment and control if termites are found. And number three, this you're gonna have to find out specifically for that property if they allow repair and retreatment. Not all homes qualify for a repair and retreatment bond, so you do have to find out if the home or the property that you are currently going to be purchasing, or if the seller has a termite bond, what type of termite bond do they have. So that's definitely something to be educated about and to know more about. I will tell you that a lot of the older historic homes, they have past termite damage. That's just something that's very common here. The most important part is making sure that there's no current infestation and getting that protection on your home with the termite bond. So the termite bond, the initial termite bond to get that done is usually $700 to $1,000, and then you have to keep up the annual payments for the inspections, and if there's any needed treatment on the property, the annual cost of that can be anywhere from $200 to $400 depending on where you live at, the age of the property, how big the property is. There's a lot of factors that go into the actual price of it, but the fact that you are educated that Georgia has termites and that that's something to be aware of when you are relocating to this area area, or if you have a property right now and you got a clearing letter but you never went forward with getting a termite bond, it is definitely recommended. It is also very attractive to a buyer when a seller has a termite bond on the property, because basically that means that the property is warranted, has been protected, and that's something that the buyer has more peace of mind about, that the property has been protected from termites as much as it possibly can be. So just a brief overview what we discussed. Termites are wood-destroying organisms that are very common here in Georgia. You definitely want to get a termite clearing letter if you are moving forward with purchasing a property. It is required for a VA loan, so if you have a VA loan, you have to get that done. You also should look into getting a termite bond, which is completely different from a termite letter. If you are moving to the Savannah area, definitely go and check out our website and download our Savannah relocation guide. It is going to be very helpful for you if you're coming to explore the area and you don't know much about this area. Also, feel free to reach out to us. We are happy to answer any questions, and we will see you next Monday.